2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Not bad. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Going with the 7. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This one's for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Just didn't drop. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 3 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Birdied their last hole.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, so close. An opportunity to make their par.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. More chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, that looked pulled straight off the blade. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. And down it goes. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
This is their 5th shot. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's currently in a share of 6th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's frustrating. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Let's return to live play now. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Nicely done. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. And unfortunately dropping back to even par there.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And back to the play, shall we? Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
This one's online. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Thirteen's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That wasn't their best, Beamer. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. I don't mind the look of this. That gets the job done. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Nicely done.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Was on a good line. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Ooh, right by the hole. And that puddle drop. Well done. Now 7 shots behind after that. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Lining up from the sand now. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. This looks good. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way? I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Let's take a look at the current standings. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in two, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Even for the day. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
In indefinite range for birdie.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. So, after a pretty decent opening round, Rich, this player still finds themselves a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off the pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish anything where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John Mc... UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a little untidy. Time for the second shot into the first. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And he needs this to save par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Justin Rose currently on top of things as it stands. Time to tee off at the second.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Handy effort, that one. Rich, if players are long enough and adventurous enough, they can go for this green in 2. How hard's the approach?
The green sits well above the players, so getting it home in 2 and actually stopping it on the green, that's a tall order except for the players that are the longest in the game. Anything coming up short left is a deep bunker. But to be fair, though, that's not a bad miss. Anything, however, going long, though, can be. The bunker behind the green is really, really ugly.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Okay, time to return to the action. And here we are with the third shot. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Great touch.
Okay, let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event. On the tee of a par 3.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Oh, nice line. Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. Currently a couple under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards. What a drive that was. This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Let's get back to it, shall we? An opportunity for a birdie here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That will work. On a roll here with back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's in a share of 12th place. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Now that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
And a guaranteed birdie now for this player. Good stuff indeed.
A putt for a place in the top 10. I like the look of this. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's check in with Tiger Woods. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looking really good.
Yes! What a putt. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He's in a share of 10th position. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Looking really good, this one. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. That tee shot looks pretty good.
That is not proper beach attire, is it, Luke?
Getting ready to play their 3rd. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger Woods. Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Oh, that's well played, and a chance for birdie here at the 9th. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. This is a good chance. Oh, so close. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. Looks good off the blade. Yeah, he'll take that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we?
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Great shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Very crafty, that shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That's an awful error. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 12th. Opting for the 9-iron.
This one is all over it.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. This putt is of 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 7 under. He's currently tied for 5th. Here we are in front of a par 3. Well, that's a handy shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Currently 8 under overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Going with the 5-iron here. Sitting at 8 under. Tied for 4th. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Tiger. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. It's tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. That's 9 under par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This hole is a par 3.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one looks like it's going left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Oh, I like the look of this. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. Oh, don't you love the long ball, Rich? Driving a par 4. Is there a few things more thrilling in the game?
Oh, what a play. You know that. I love it when players are aggressive. Way to go. What a shot.
That was a gallant attempt. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
This is on a great line.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Currently has a share of second place. it's time to tee off on the 18th hole. No, that's not the shot they wanted. Time for the second shot on the 18th. And that one's headed to the drink. From about 100 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Nice line. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. So there you have it, another round in the books. Time to go sign the scorecard, Rich.
That's a good spot to be in. Just kind of hanging around, waiting for their time to pounce on the leaders, but in a good position heading into the final 36.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hardworking folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.